Ethel, can you say it again? I keep hearing myself.
Okay, please, I said last week project was wind-powered car.
Anybody want to second that? Is that what we worked on? Can give me a thumbs up, give me a smiley face. So this, is that what we talked about last week? Or is that what we worked on last week? Okay, thank you, Ethel. So last week, we discussed wind powered. Okay, something is making me echo. Okay, last week we discussed wind powered car, and I want to hear from you guys. What are some of the things that you guys did or used in creating the car? Ethel, now you right now. Sorry. Guys, let me say this.
What's your date?
Okay. So last week, I don't want only one person answering the questions because we were all part of it. And don't be afraid of your English and all those things. We are all here to learn, okay? I know you prefer us to speak Chi, but if you are going to be working, you can't be speaking Chi at the workplace. So we have to practice English. That doesn't make sense. We have to practice our English so that when you are working with somebody, you can also communicate with that person.
Name some of the things that we use, right?
Yeah. So with that being said, please don't be shy because you might think, oh, you might say something wrong, this. No, we are all here to build on our skills, okay? So when I ask a question and don't be quiet because you are afraid you might not sound right. No, we are all here to learn. And as much as we all want to speak Chi when we come on here, when we are working with other people from around the world, they don't understand Chi. Doesn't make sense. And so for that's why we choose to work with you guys in what? English. Because a time is going to come, it will not be only Ghana kids. We're going to have American kids join you guys. And we are starting with you guys to practice communication. Does it make sense? So don't be afraid, don't be shy. We are starting with you to prepare you to engage with the rest of the world. Okay? So when I ask a question, don't say quiet because you think maybe you prefer to answer it in Chi or this. No. We are here to learn. And we are not going to make it easy for you guys to speak Chi. No. Because when you go and work at Twitter or Google or somewhere, they will not be speaking Chi over there. Okay? Okay. So with that being said, I asked a question. What were some of the things that we used for last week? You can tell me one thing. You don't have to say everything. And we're gonna write the stuff that we use, okay? And I hope you have your notes, and I hope you took some notes last week. What we did, we are going back to it. The thing about we Africans, we don't keep record of our work. Doesn't make sense. But we at EBI Steam Exchange, we're going to document all the stuff that we did, which is going to help somebody to understand our work. Okay, we have Captain America also on the with us, so we are all going to so okay.
This one.
Okay. So last week, I want to hear what are some things that we use. So we built a wind powered car, right?
Please, we use two straw on the paper.
Okay, so the items that we use, okay. Items used. And we said straw, right? And then what else?
Sorry.
Tape.
What else?
Tape.
Tape, okay, tape.
Madam, scissors.
Scissors.
Fan.
What else?
Construction paper or
Construction.
cardstock.
Fan.
Tape. And then what else?
Fan.
Cardboard.
Okay, fun. And then cardboard.
Hobby knife.
And then what?
Hobby knife.
Okay, nice.
Tape.
Oh, I can't hear the rest.
Plastic bottle.
Okay. You guys use plastic bottle? Okay. Okay.
Wooden skewers.
Okay. Okay. So we use all these stuff for last week. Awesome. So now we're gonna go and we're gonna talk about the step-by-step approach that we use in creating this. Okay. And I hope you guys will be taking notes today. Okay, so wind powered car is a project, and then the items that we use is that. And so now we're gonna talk about this direction.
Please, you are right. You made a wind power wind.
Oh, thank you. See, no. Okay, let's delete this. Okay. Okay, so steps or directions we took, right? We took last week.
Yes.
Thank you for the correction. Okay, so what did we, what was the first we did?
Tape the straws to the cardboard.
Take what?
Tape the straws to the cardboard.
Okay.
Activist is tape. Tape.
Take.
Tape.
Oh, tape. Thank you. Tape the straw to the cardboard. Okay.
Yes.
Is that what we did?
Make sure the
If you are not talking, mute your. Okay.
make sure the straws are parallel.
Okay. So. Okay. And then what else? So let me number it 1, 2, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then 3. So if this is not making sense to somebody, say it, or we are all working together. Is
Cut
it
off the ends of the straws.
who is talking right now?
Kofi.
Kofi, have you spoken already?
Yes.
Let somebody else. Thank you, Kofi. I can't hear you.
Cut off the ends of the straw.
Okay, cut.
Auntie, please cut off the ends of the straw.
The edges, right? Or the ends?
Ends.
Okay. Okay. And then what else?
Auntie, ends of the straw.
Okay. How do you spell that? Because I think that's what I had. Ends.
Auntie, cut off the ends of the straw.
Okay. Is that right? Is that right?
Straws.
Thank you. And then what else? And then what else do we do? Edra,
Yes.
what do we do next?
Please, madam, come again.
When we cut off the ends of the straw, what was the next step you guys did? But if this is not the steps you took, let us know the step you guys took.
Auntie, please carefully poke a pleat dash shape hole.
Carefully what?
Poke a plus dash shape hole in the center of each bottle cap.
Okay, do we have bottle cap here? We don't have bottle cap on the list. So we are missing an item. We have plastic bottle. Oh, was it a plastic bottle cap? Or
Yes.
cap? Okay. Okay, so carefully. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Push a wooden skewer through one of the bottle caps.
Okay. And who is talking right now?
Kofi.
Kofi Makaka say. Was it only Kofi in the in class last week? Was it only Kofi in class last week? Mhm. Yeah. Francie, are we in the house? Is Francie here? David, is David Yakubu with us?
Auntie, should I continue?
Is that Kofi again? No. Let somebody else try, okay?
Okay.
Thank you so much. Kofi, what group are you in? Are you with Tema?
Yes.
Oh, okay, nice. Seku, anybody want to help? RC, anybody want to help? What are the steps that, because the Tema people are really ahead of us. And we want to show them that we also worked on our cars last week. And everybody did great last week. Let me show some of the
Now
pictures.
Now fix the other bottle. But now fix the other bottle caps on the ends of the skewers.
What did you say? Sorry.
I said now you have to fix the other bottle cover or caps on the end of the skewers.
Okay. So number 6. Okay, and then what else? Thank you. If somebody sent me a message.
Push a bottle cap onto the other end of the skewer.
Okay. Okay. So what was this? What did you say? What did you say?
Push a bottle cap onto the other end of the skewer.
Okay. So is it a different steps? Because it looks like step 5 and step 6 are all the same.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
He wants you to edit the place and make it push.
Oh, okay, push. Okay. Thank you. Push the bottle cap at the end of the skewer. Okay, thank you for the correction. And then number 7, what else will we do?
Cut off the end of the skewer.
What did you say?
Cut off the end of the skewer.
Okay. Okay. And then what else did we do?
You just made an axle.
Okay, so we just made an axle. Okay. So what is an axle? Somebody said we just made an axle just from putting the.
Ansilis, are you there?
I'm here. I'm waiting for my answer. Did you type it? Oh.
Repeat the process to make a second axle.
So I asked a question. What is an axle? That's the question I asked. Because you said we just made an axle. So what is an axle? In your own language, don't give me any internet explanation. What is an axle and what does the axle do? From the project that you guys did.
Letitia.
Yeah.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, please, we want to change our PC. So we will go off for some few seconds.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, thanks.
Hello. The others.
Oh, wow. Sana di pati.
And so sad to do that.
So interesting. An axle is a thing that we connect a tie to it.
Okay. I'm trying to still understand. Axle is. So, where's can you guys see my video?
Yes, we do.
Okay. So you said,
I know, I just realized that.
wait, David.
Please, we don't have the video.
Okay. Some of you don't have the video. Oh, these people don't care. I keep telling you before.
See, we see a video. We see your video.
Okay, so yes, I'm going to give to David. Mhm. So you guys said, let's take this, right? The plastic cover cup, and then put it in the skewer. And then somebody made a comment that we just made an axle. Now I'm asking, what is an axle? So you're looking at this right now. You guys did this last week. This is the the straw with the skewers and the cap, the plastic bottle cap. So what is an axle? You are looking at it right now. It's what? It's moving, right? So what is that? What is its job when it comes to the car that you guys make?
An axle
Mhm.
is a thing that we connect a tie to it.
Okay. And what does it do for the car?
It holds the ties to move well.
Thank you. Thank
Was
you.
that
No, that is, I think,
Michael?
Clifford. Right. Was that Clifford?
No, that's
Who?
Frederick.
Oh, Frederick. Sorry, Frederick. Okay. Thank you, Frederick. So we're gonna continue. So we know that this thing plays a very major role in our car movement, right? Okay. Let me take off my. I'm taking off my thing so I don't scare you guys with my looks. So with that, now we just made an axle, and we said an axle is what? We will get to the answer later. 9. What else did we do next? What is our next step?
Nine. Tape the cardboard very well on the skewers.
Okay. Do we tape the cardboard on the square? Anybody want to confirm that?
Repeat the process to make a second axle.
We already have our axles. Please, if you are talking with me, mute your phone from your mic from me. Okay. Okay, so somebody said we should repeat the same steps for what? A second axle, right? So what step do we repeat? Step 4 to 8 or to 7, or step 5 to 7? What steps are we supposed to repeat? To make our second axle. Oh, I'm waiting for you guys. We are really on good track though. We are doing awesome.
We should repeat the number 5.
Okay, number 5. Okay. Repeat step number 5 to make a second axle, right? Is that what it is?
Yes.
Okay. And then what else do we do? Our steps we're still working on over here. So That was step number 9, right? So we're on step number 10.
Make sure the axle spin and the car rolls without getting stuck.
What did he say?
Make sure the axle spin and the car rolls without getting stuck.
Okay. What is going on with this? Okay. You said make sure the car
Make sure the axle spin.
Okay, make sure the axle spin. Okay.
And the car rolls. Without getting stuck.
Okay. Okay, perfect. And then what else?
Poke a hole in the middle of the cardboard.
So, okay. Let's go back to the previous steps. We have, and everybody, if we fail this, it's going to be on you guys. Maybe I should really bring my stuff and we all do it together right now. Okay. So it says that tape a straw to the cardboard. Okay, we have our cardboard. Make sure the straws are parallel. Cut off the ends of the straw. Carefully make a hole. Okay, carefully. See, we made a mistake. Carefully. Okay, I hope I'm spelling it right. Carefully make a hole in the middle of the plastic bottle or cover or the cap. May push a wooden skewer inside the plastic bottle. Cover a plastic bottle cover or cap. Push the bottle cap at the end of the skewers. What are we missing all over here? Did we put the skewers in the straw? Did we, from our steps? Did we put the skewers in the straw? Because there's no way that tells us the skewers are in the straw. Teamwork make the what? What does teamwork does? We are all a team and we are building something. So that we are missing something. We are not, there's a step that we are missing. We were supposed to put the skewers in the straw, right? Am I lying?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So that is a major, so you cannot build an axle without something to help it move around, okay? Otherwise, this is not going to work. This is what is helping the axle function. Okay, so with that being said, where can we put this step? The steps of putting in the straw, the skewers in the straw. Where can we, what step can we insert? What steps? We are doing something great. We missed a step. So where can we so now you are reading all the steps that we took. Where can we put it in? Where? Can we put it between step number 4 and 5? Where do we put that? Or between step number 3 and 4, where do we put that?
4 and 5.
4 and 5. Okay. 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 Everybody agrees with him?
Yes.
Okay. So it says we should put it. Okay. So we're gonna. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Sorry. Okay. Thank you. So we're gonna do 4.4b. Okay. Just because we missed that step, 4b. And then it says that. Did the phone die? Hey, Charlie. Okay, so now what are we gonna do? So what is that instruction again? 4B. What is that instruction? Anybody from Ejura? Anybody from Tema? Without, and not Kofi, not Etel. Etel, I haven't even heard of us a little bit, so you can speak if you want to speak. But anybody else? RC? What is the step for 4B?
Fix the skewers in the straw.
Okay. Thank you. Awesome. So we got our steps. So are we missing any steps? Please read it. We don't want to be going and then we find ourselves that, oops, our car is not moving because we missed a step. Why are we doing this? Somebody tell me why are we doing this? Why are we, the car is already done last week. Why are we putting this thing down? Talking about this process. Why? Can somebody tell me why we are doing that? Why is this very important?
Last week we have made the car and we have not documented the process or the steps we used to make it.
Okay, thank you. And sorry, what else? Somebody was talking.
We made the car last week and we didn't document it. That's why we forget.
Awesome. See? Thank you, Frederick. So when you buy a TV or a phone, anything that you buy, there is a manual, right? And instructions on how to set it up. And then when we came to Ghana with our Seku and Nigeria people, students, we discussed the importance of documenting your work, right? So that when you are not there and somebody comes behind you, they will be able to understand, why did you do this? The people that created or invented the airplane, okay, they drew all that they did, the things that they found out, the mistakes that they made, all those stuff. And as the year went by, people were able to build up on their invention. So whatever that you try to create, you have to also be a writer. When I say a writer, somebody that is like a historian, not a historian that everything is in their head. No, a historian that is documenting every process. What happened today? What did we do? What was the problems that we faced? How did we go about the problems? How did we resolve the problems? Writing all these things down, it helps you to go back and say, oh, 2 years ago, we were with EBI's team and we worked on this. And when we were working on this, this is what we experienced, all those stuff. And that will motivate you to start creating your own things. You have to try every time you are doing something, or we are all working together, try and document what is being talked about, what is being discussed. And above all, when you want to be, you cannot be an inventor who does not like to write down the steps and the approach that you took. Otherwise, when you make a mistake, you will not know where you made the mistake. Does it make sense? And then when people want to give you the credit for your work, there is no evidence that you did it. So writing down the steps you take in creating something is very, very important. Who have watched Iron Man? Anybody watch Iron Man? Oh, no.
Yes, madam.
Okay. You guys remember? For Iron Man, do you guys remember when his dad died and his dad made a video or recording telling him about what happened? Yeah, when his dad
Yes,
died.
we remember.
Yes. So even though the dad was dead long time ago, he was able to continue what his dad started. Does it make sense? And so documenting your project is very, very important. So when God forbid something happens to you, somebody can take on and continue the process. Okay. So that is why we are doing this. We've worked on something great. Now we want to see what we did. And then our next week, this week, your assignment is going to be, what else can you do to improve on your project? There are so many ways to build a car. There are so many ways to build a wind-powered car. Okay. So the assignment for next week is that now you're gonna create your own wind-powered car without what EBI showed you. The base can be the same, but what is it called? The wind is what is used for the wind to control or to push the car. What can you do for your car to move faster? And then we're going to learn about how to test the speed of our car. Okay. Every car that you guys built are not all the same. When I watched the video, some of the cars were not moving faster. There must be a problem. Why is the car not moving? These are all the questions that you have to ask yourself, and you have to answer those questions yourself. What can I do to improve the speed of my car? If I change the sail from paper to cloth, is it going to help it? If I change the sail from the rectangular shape to a triangle shape, is it going to help it? I hope you are getting where I'm coming from. Next week, that is what we're going to be working on. So this whole week, think about, what can I do to really make my car stand out? What can I do to help my car to move faster? Okay. And then whatever it is, we're going to test our speed. So whatever you did now, whatever you've done last week, keep it. And then next week, whatever you do to keep it. And then we will measure the speed between the first one and the second one. Okay. And then we will see which one is faster. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So now let's go here to step 10. Make sure the axle spin and the car rolls without getting stuck. Okay, now step 11. What is the next step? What is the next step? I'm not gonna, I know you guys know it. So I keep telling you guys, don't be shy. Don't worry about your English. It's that we are all practicing.
Tell all the others to see whether they are all rotating.
Okay. Okay. Okay, and then step 12. Thank you. Step 12, what is the next thing? Are we done? Is that it? Nothing else? Are we done? So step 11 is the last step, and the car will start moving and working.
Dig a hole.
Maybe they are reading from the paper.
What?
Make a hole in the middle of the cardboard.
Thank you, Frederick.
No, sir. Sir, we are talking to you.
I really miss you guys. Seriously. My boy damn now what's all. So make a hole in the middle of the cardboard and then what? Our time is almost spent. So.
Put
Sorry.
the wooden skewer in the hole.
Okay. Okay. And then what else?
Cut out a shape from construction paper to make a set.
We already did that. Make a hole in the middle of the cardboard. Or what? What is it? Put the wooden skewer in the hole, right? Okay. And then what else?
Turn the car and solidify the skewers very well.
Okay. Okay, and then step 15. What else do we do? You guys don't want to go home? What is the next step? We're almost there. After you tape the skewers at the bottom of the car, what else do you do? Then what?
Then you fix the sail.
You fix the sail. What is the sail?
The cardboard.
Is it a cardboard? Okay.
Yes, madam.
Okay, you fix the sail. Uh-huh.
The seal.
Do we all agree to this last step? Do we all agree? This is it.
Yes, please.
So step 15, fix the sail. How do you fix the sail? If you tell somebody, if you give this instruction to somebody, would the person understand?
You poke a hole in the cardboard, one down, one up, Then you put it on
Thank
the
you.
wooden skewer.
Okay. And then what else? Good job. Thank you. And then what else do we do? What is the next step? Mhm. Good set. Me feel okay. Are we done? Is that it? Hey, you people, you forgot.
Then you turn on your fan.
Okay. Who was that?
Clifford. So when you turn on your fan, it will be the last one, right?
Are we done? That's it?
You have to send the car in the position of the fan before you turn it on.
Okay.
It's Mama on it.
So 15, position your car in front of the fan, right? Turn on the fan and then what? Test your car. Are we good? Are we good?
Did people drop?
I think so.
Because I only see 6 people here.
Yeah. So how many straw do we
No
need?
lights, bro.
How many straw do we need? Okay, 2 straws. Okay. And then we need 1 tape, right? A big one. How many scissors? 1. How many construction paper? 1. Okay. Okay. How many fan do we need? 1. How many cardboard? 1. How many cardboard? Okay. And how many knives we need?
1.
How many plastic bottle cover?
4.
4. How many wooden skewers?
3.
Okay. So this way, when somebody comes, so we say 1 construction paper, 1 scissors, a big tape, right? Okay. Are we good now?
Yes.
Okay. So there is one thing I don't know. I can't find. Construction paper is now on the list, but somebody gave it gave it to us. So what are we supposed to do with the construction paper? When we check our direction, there is no construction paper in. Anybody see any construction paper anywhere? If somebody get this instruction, they're going to be confused. They're going to be like, wait, they said construction paper, but I don't see no, where does the construction paper go? Where does the construction paper go? Or should we take it out?
Madam, we should take it out and put cardboard over there.
Okay.
There's a cardboard.
Yeah, so is Tema also on the same page or no? Are we should Tema, RC, Rural Smile? Are we all agree to remove the construction paper?
Yes, please.
Okay, Tema also. This is a teamwork. Oh, we will remove the construction paper. Okay. So these are the things that we need, right?
Yes.
Okay. 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 Thank you, guys. So now that you have this, remember your assignment, right? In the Google Classroom, let me show you is what you did last week. We want you to document all that you did last week. So today we've helped you to know exactly what was done. Okay, so over here. The assignment is what? What is the name of the project? The items that you used, right? Instructions you followed to make your project. Lessons that you learned. What were some of the lessons that you learned? And then draw a picture of your finished project. So you can draw on paper and put it there, or you can paste a picture of what you finished. And I want to see your face with your picture. Don't just give me, if you are going to draw, it's different. You're going to give me a picture. It has to be you holding your card. Okay. So any questions? Any questions for me? Oh, Captain Planet, Uncle Tony.
Madam, please, we posted the car without our picture. Can we edit it?
Oh, yes. You can always edit your own way. Okay.
Okay,
No
thank you.
problem. You can always edit your homework. Yeah. So today was awesome, right? So now next week, I want to show you another idea. It's up to you guys what you want to do, but I wanted to build another wind-powered card. So I want to show you guys this. Let's go to YouTube and show you balloon. Okay. So, okay, over here. Okay, this is the simple one. So
I applied Lumi yesterday to the groin area, and 24 hours later, I'm still odor-free. Lumi is the best deodorant.
I'm going to show you how to build this simple balloon car using everyday common materials.
Please, madam, we can
You'll need
see
some
you cannot
straws,
see the video?
some bamboo barbecue skewers, some plastic caps,
No.
a 9-inch balloon, and a small rubber band. And I found that these bracelet bands work perfectly for this.
Okay.
The first step is going to be to show you how to build this simple balloon car using everyday common materials you have around your house. You'll need some straws, some bamboo barbecue skewers, some plastic bottle caps, a 9-inch balloon, and a small rubber band. And I found that these bracelet bands work perfectly for this. Our first step is going to be to trim the straws so that they're a little bit wider than our piece of cardboard. When you cut them, make sure you have a nice sharp pair of scissors, and you want a nice clean cut that's square to the edge. So you can see now that I have it a little bit longer than both sides of the cardboard. So I want to duplicate that on the next straw. Now we take our bamboo skewers, and I've already cut these down a little bit. They usually come longer than this. I found a wire cutter works well to cut the edges on these. And I actually took a bunch of these and cut them on the bandsaw to get a nice clean cut. So I want them to be a little bit longer, as you can see, than the straw. The reason for that is we're going to put the caps on the bamboo axle.
Okay.
Now you're going to want to make sure that you,
So his car is built. Okay.
and I'm just going to use 2 pieces of tape to hold this down. Again, it's important that you have the straw away from the sides of the cardboard. There's enough straw on each side so that my wheels don't rub. And about 1 inch of the straw is inside of the balloon. And I'm just going to make sure I twist.
It is Christmas time. They will get balloons, right?
4 or 5 times if you can. And that should be enough to make an airtight seal now on the balloon. Now, I highly recommend that you don't blow this balloon up with your mouth, because what happens is will actually slow down your car each time. It makes it more inconsistent. I recommend you get a balloon pump like this, and then you'll be able to pump up this balloon a lot easier with that
If you
balloon
don't have
pump.
a balloon,
Okay, so now to
pump,
attach the
just use
balloon to
your
the
lip.
car, again, we're just
Okay?
going to use some
Don't-
Scotch tape,
Yeah.
and we're going to make sure that it's straight. You may have to experiment with how far to put this balloon. You want the balloon to be supported. So it's going to end up looking something like this.
If you don't have the pump, you can use your
Let's
mouth.
test it out and see how it does.
Okay. Are we cool?
If you like this video, make sure to click thumbs up, and also
Okay.
don't forget to subscribe for more videos.
Are we good? Mm. Okay, so like I just gave you an example that another way that you can build a wind-powered car. What are we trying to do? Finding things in our environment to create. Remember, EBI, there is nothing like trash, okay? Everything that we see around us, we can make a decision whether we want to make something great out of it or we can dump it. So with that being said, next week, you guys are going to meet and you're going to create another wind-powered car. And it doesn't have to be the balloon that I showed. It's up to you guys what you want to do. You can change just a sail, to something from paper to cloth or something, okay? And then you test out the speed. We want to find out what is the speed, and I'll show you guys how to measure your speed after we finish this, okay? So that is the next assignment for next week. We are all on wind energy, and next week or the last week of this month, we're going to talk about the wind energy and why is it so important. And we are looking about how you guys can watch the movie, The Boy Who Harnessed the Wind. He's from Malawi, and he used the wind to create energy or power or electricity for his small town in Malawi. So the wind is a very, very powerful force or form of energy. Water is a form of energy. Solar is a form of energy. So wind too is another powerful form of energy. So as you are building this, just be thinking about why is the wind so powerful, and what is the wind contributing to our society, and what can you as an individual do with the wind to help your community? Okay. So we are done for the day. If anybody have any question, let me know. Any comments, anything I want to hear. Captain Planner, you have anything to add? Sadiq, Yaya, Francie, team leaders.
Yeah, I think that how we did this, it went well, and hopefully they did not read from a book, that they said it out of their head, right? So we'll see on their next project, which is Saturday, right?
Yes.
Yes. They have to
This
go.
one, teachers, let them create their own stuff. Whatever that they need, they can ask you. Let them find things in their environment to create their own stuff. This is what we call freestyle. Okay, be creative. We are going to be grading on speed, nothing else. So, however you choose to make your wind powered car. Yeah, I'm listening. Sorry.
Madam, please, the wind powered car, we use electric power to make it move? Why is it that if we make it, we send it outside, the wind blowing? Why it can't move it? Why?
Because you have to be in a place where the wind energy or the wind power is very high. It's not everywhere you can fly a kite. Doesn't make sense. So sometimes you need to test the speed of the wind in the environment before it can move the way you want it to move. And that's why we are using the electric fan to help us, because the fan is blowing air, right? It's blowing wind. And that's why we chose to use that. But for the majority of the time, most of the time, even when people build the wind turbine or wind, it have to. What was the question?
What about ceiling fan?
It will not work because it's not directing to the object. Doesn't make sense. When you go to the beach, you can get the wind much better because the sea breeze. Doesn't make sense. So it's yes, we feel the wind all around us, but there are special times that the wind is very, very heavy and the speed is very, very high. Doesn't make sense. So it all depends on where you are. And I know that Ejura is a little bit on the mountain top. So if there are buildings around, the wind might not be able to move the way that they want to move. So majority of the time where there are some trees and there is some kind of like a mountain and there's no buildings blocking the wind from being what it can be, then you can get the speed that you want. Doesn't make sense. So majority of the time people test this speed of the wind before they use it for their project.
Yeah, so sometimes you see the direction thing to see which direction that the wind is blowing. And you can also put your car there to see how fast is the wind. Because the more the wind blows, the faster your car moves, right? So that is what it is. We need a wind that is directed. So the ceiling fan is not directing. Ceiling fan is not directing. But the other thing that I want to say is that remember that we wrote the steps down. Whatever that you are doing, write the steps down.
Yes.
Even if you don't have the tools or you don't have the equipment, write the step down. Like if you have the tool or you have the thing that is needed, this is what you are going to do.
Okay. And I'm thinking that next year, by God's grace, when we come to Ghana, we're gonna do a kite festival. We're all gonna make a kite and just go and fly our kite. But before we fly our kite, we have to find out where the wind is blowing well. Maybe we can go to the beach, who knows, to test our kites. Okay.
There's a beach in Edra.
No, we are gonna be in Accra, Kumasi. Stop.
Just in case.
Just in case.
Yeah, I don't know. If there's a beach in Edra, or we can do that in Lake Bosompe.
Yeah, so we're gonna come up with something that we can all even invite the community, come and create their own kite and come and fly their kite. Okay. So we are thinking about all those things to make it fun by God's grace next year. So this wind power thing, we're gonna work more on it because it's a free energy if we know how to use it. Okay, guys.
Okay.
So yeah, we are done for the day. Just think about, write your own notes. What do you plan to do next week to make your wind car the best? So our teachers, please talk with your students and get them ready for next week. Okay. Thank you guys so much. Take care. Enjoy your weekend or your Saturday. Have a good night. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye, guys. Okay, bye. Good job, guys. Take care. Bye. Bye.
Bye.